Nobody inside Manhattan's cavernous federal courthouse expected Curtis 50 Cent Jackson to glide through the oak panel doors that morning. Least of all, Sean Diddy Combs' defense team. The moment the rapper turned media mogul appeared, side-eyeing reporters with that familiar half-smirk, the air changed. One sealed packet in his hand and a single whispered remark to a U.S. marshal would, within minutes, spin an already sensational sex trafficking trial into a headline supernova. Cameras were rolling, but Jackson had arrived with film of his own, and it threatened to vaporize Diddy's entire defense. Long before subpoenas and sworn affidavits, the two titans traded barbs from opposite ends of hip-hop's iron throne. Back in 2006, 50 Cent's diss track, The Bomb, lobbed the first grenade, hinting Diddy had inside knowledge of the notorious B.I.G. murder. Combs fired back with polished PR smiles, but the wound festered. Over the next decade, every chart milestone became a chance for sly digs. Each Cyrock billboard in Times Square answered by a cheeky vitamin water victory lap on 50's Instagram. Their clash hardened into pop culture folklore. Bad Boys' velvet rope glamour versus G-Unit's bullet-worn hustle. By 2024, the feud turned digital and ruthless. When federal agents raided Diddy's Los Angeles mansion, seizing over 1,000 bottles of baby oil, 50 Cent pounced, posting an AI-stitched meme of Combs slipping down a lubricated hallway. New York Post W. Peck minutes later, he tweeted, "Told y'all the pool parties were greasy. Now the feds got proof." Each post spiked Google Trends and flooded comment sections with popcorn emojis. Followers reveled, brands cringed, and algorithm gods rewarded the chaos. Yet online trolling, pointed as it felt, was mere prelude to the courthouse ambush. Because 50 wasn't content with reaction memes, he wanted a live audience under oath. Sean Combs' legal peril reads like a Hollywood thriller drafted by disgruntled insiders. Prosecutors allege a clandestine network that shuttled young dancers, singers, and models to Diddy-controlled freak-offs, secret parties fueled by cash, designer substances, and coercion. Cassie Ventura, the singer whose 2023 lawsuit settled for $20 million mere hours after filing, returned in 2025 as the government's star witness. Over 4 grueling days, she detailed baby oil-filled inflatable pools, panic buttons ripped from hotel walls, and nights where no carried a price tag too steep to pay. New York Post, the potential sentence, up to 40 years, forfeiture of properties in 3 states, and brand partnerships disintegrating like sugar and vodka. Asset freeze orders already stalk Revolt TV and Cyrock distribution. Yet, for jurors, Ventura's testimony, no matter how visceral, needed corroboration. Prosecutors hinted at third-party digital evidence, but struggled to secure it until that strange hush outside courtroom 26B when 50 Cent showed up with a sealed envelope. It happened at 9:47 a.m., a squeak of heavy doors, hushed phone buzzes, then a ripple of recognition cascading across the wooden benches. Jackson, immaculate gray suit, cubic zirconia cufflinks shaped like mini phonograph needles, strode past the gallery and locked eyes with lead prosecutor Alicia Rivera. The defense table froze. Rivera leaned in while marshals escorted 50 to an antechamber. 10 minutes later, Judge Roberts recessed the session, citing newly proffered material from a cooperating witness. No cameras filmed the exchange inside chambers, but whispers leaked out fast. Jackson's evidence included security camera footage from a luxury Midtown hotel in 2016, plus a sworn statement from his former tour bodyguard describing logistics of Diddy-hosted Airbnb after-parties. Rumor claimed timestamps matched nights Cassie said she was forced into oil pool spectacles. Watching Combs' attorneys rifle through the unexpected disclosure, one court reporter murmured, "Diddy's smile just OD'd on itself." Sources later described the footage as grainy but damning. A penthouse hallway, Combs visible in profile, beckoning 2 women toward a door where plastic drop cloths lined the carpet. Inside, a glimpse of glass beakers and boxes of latex gloves. Not explicit enough for prurient bans, yet chilling in context of Ventura's sworn recollections. The accompanying affidavit, signed under penalty of perjury, alleged Diddy's house crew would text staffers a secret code, "BP ready," whenever gallons of baby oil and a portable pump were required. Prosecutors seized on the affidavit's logistics. Phone records show deliveries, hotel logs confirm VIP elevator overrides, and credit card receipts track late-night bulk lubes purchased at a 24/7 supply chain. Defense counsel tried painting Jackson as a publicity opportunist, but cooperating witness status granted him a shield from cross-examination until the state calls him. Court watchers couldn't decide which was harsher, the footage or the specter of 50 Cent testifying in prime time. Either way, the jury now had visuals that no closing argument could unsee. As journalists dashed outside for live shots, Jackson swung into his SUV, unlocked his phone, and detonated the internet. First came a screenshot of the judge's scheduling order. Adjourned, new evidence review. 50 captioned it, "He should have taken that plea. Too late now." Yahoo Instagram. 30 minutes later, an Instagram reel mashed slowed courthouse B-roll with the thudding bass of many men, overlaid with red stamps reading Exhibit Queen A. Each post snowballed. Mamelords photoshopped Diddy brandishing Costco-sized lube crates. TikTok creators lip-synced Ventura's testimony, while pop-up text read, 50 was right. Brand risk teams at Ciroc, Fashion Nova, and Capital One huddled on damage control calls. When Fox Business tallied share price dips for companies linked to Diddy's ventures, the anchor quipped, "Wall Street just got a crash course in hip-hop vendettas." And 50 Cent, he was busy on his G-Unit film and TV group chat, typing 2 words, "roll cameras." Months earlier, Variety confirmed Jackson's partnership with Netflix on a multi-part expose tentatively titled, "Diddy Do It?" A deft blend of investigative journalism and entertainment spectacle. Business Insider NBC Connecticut producers promised never-before-seen interviews with ex-bodyguards, former label executives, and at least 3 anonymous victims whose stories echo Ventura's. The timing looked coincidental until the courthouse cameo. If the footage Jackson handed prosecutors clears legal licensing, it could double as a series finale guaranteed to break streaming records. Friends say 50 pledged a percentage of profits to survivors' funds, a philanthropic flourish critics call PR chess. But financial analysts note the wider brilliance. Jackson's liquor brand, Sire Spirits, and his star's resume thrive on narratives of revenge and empire toppling. By anchoring himself to Diddy's downfall, he turns moral righteousness into market share. In an industry where publicity equals profit, the strategy felt downright Shakespearean. Late-night emails flew from midtown boardrooms. Revolt TV's ad inventory plummeted as 4 national sponsors hit pause. Ciroc distributors in Europe flagged ethical sourcing queries, while Diageo, still bruised from its 2023 litigation with the Combs, flirted with full separation. Fashion collabs froze. A rumored Revolt exodus saw senior producers texting resumes to Amazon Music and Spotify. One insider described Combs' HQ as quiet as a mausoleum until someone mentions baby oil, then people lose it. Financial models leaked to the press painted a worst-case scenario. Without quick acquittal, Combs might burn $75 million in liquidity within 6 months, far faster if punitive damages land. Bankruptcy talk buzzed, though Chapter 11 for a lifestyle impresario remains complicated. Intellectual property valuations swing wildly when your face, currently trending under #CreepyCombs, is stamped on every asset. Yet legal ruin was only half the nightmare. Cultural exile hit even harder. Judge Roberts scheduled an evidentiary hearing for June 5th to authenticate Jackson's submissions. If deemed admissible, prosecutors intend to call 50 Cent to the stand during rebuttal. Courtroom insiders predict a deal frenzy. Combs could attempt a plea bargain, trading a lighter sentence for admission of trafficking facilitation, an admission that would obliterate any hope of future brand partnerships. Meanwhile, civil suits multiply. Former assistants, choreographers, even security drivers file claims echoing Ventura's experiences. Beyond the courtroom, hip-hop grapples with complicity. Artists once eager for a Bad Boy remix now distance themselves, scrubbing Diddy features from playlists. Think pieces flare on power dynamics, black entrepreneurship, and how the music industry often cloaks predation in velvet ropes. Panelists on The Breakfast Club debated whether 50's antics amount to vigilante justice or ruthless capitalism. before conceding it's probably both. And hovering over every conversation is a hard truth. Jackson's evidence may force a reckoning broader than one man's verdict. So circle back. A feud that began with mixtape jabs turned into a primetime morality play. We've watched 50 Cent weaponize memes, business acumen, and now legally significant footage to corner a one-time mentor turned nemesis. We've seen Diddy's empire, once buoyed by champagne showers and platinum plaques, drip away under the weight of grim allegations. Court dates loom, sponsors flee, and a Netflix countdown clock keeps ticking. But here's the question that will haunt every shareholder, fan, and juror. Did 50 Cent just deliver the final blow that seals Sean Combs' fate? Or did he spark a counter-surge that lets Diddy remix public sympathy into yet another comeback? Either way, hip-hop will never forget the day one rap billionaire walked into a courtroom and rewrote the script in real time. And the rest of us? We're popcorn in hand, waiting for the next explosive episode. Because when beef meets justice, nobody looks away. Drop your take below. Is 50 a righteous whistleblower or maestro of opportunism? Hit subscribe to ride shotgun as this saga unfolds. Because trust me, we're only in Act 1.